Hello, this is Andrew with Missing Remote, and this is a set of Sennheiser Momentum True Wireless to True Wireless earbuds. This is not going to be an in-depth review, which is unusual for me. I'm just going to tell you, don't buy them. Not at the price that Sennheiser wants for them, which is on the expensive side at $300, and frankly, not at any price, because the call quality for these is terrible. And when I say call quality, I don't just mean with a phone over a SIM. I mean anything that you would use the microphone and headset as a headset, like Zoom or Duo or whatever. It cracks, it pops, it hisses, you get dropouts. It is absolutely terrible. And it is unforgivable that any headset would do that, especially not one in this price point. And it's kind of interesting because one of the things that is special about these is that they're supposed to solve the problem where if you have a headset that seals too well in your ear, your voice sounds hollow or echoes, or it's just weird. And that's something that really annoys me. And it does kind of fix that, but it doesn't matter because it just sucks so bad at doing calls. Now, that's not to say that these don't have some neat features. The buds themselves, they are capacitive buttons and it's configurable. So by default, the left side is transport controls, play, pause, next track, previous track. You can do up, down volume by pressing and holding on the left and pressing and holding on the right. And on the right, there's a press, a double press, and a triple press that control your assistant triggering, like Siri or your Google Assistant. You can turn a feature on where you can hear outside noise to talk to somebody if you wanted to. I don't know why that feature exists, but it's there. When you pull the earphone out, by default, it turns the music off anyway. And since you're touching it to talk to somebody, and it's kind of rude to leave your earphone in when you're talking to somebody, I would just pull it out, have the music stop, and talk to them. And then when they're done, put it back in. I wouldn't want to tap it and have them think that you can't hear them. The third one turns on and off active noise cancellation. And active noise cancellation for these is really, really good. Sound quality is for music is also pretty good. Now, it's not going to be as good as a real over-the-ear headset, whether that's a Bluetooth or wired. It's not going to be as good as a wired headset with a good DAC. But it would be unfair to have those expectations of a true wireless headset. These are also let down by the Bluetooth audio protocols or codecs that they support. It's really only SBC, AAC, and aptX. It does not support aptX HD, at least as far as I can tell. It's not listed in the specifications, and I couldn't get it to work with any of the phones I tested with, which is kind of disappointing for a headset at this price point. Somewhat also disappointing is that it doesn't support protocols like LDAC, which is Sony's fancy new Bluetooth streaming codec. As far as I know, no other true wireless headset supports that either. But given the price point, I don't think it's unfair to expect, at the very least, aptX HD and LDAC as a nice to have, given that it's so much more expensive than competitive true wireless headsets in the space. But of course, none of that really matters because the call quality is so terrible that really at any price, I would not recommend these, not even free. Well, maybe free, because at free you could just use them for music and get another headset to take calls on. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you found that useful. If you did, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions or comments, drop them below. I'm going to put these back together and ship them off to the place where we bought them from. Cheers.